where am I? Let's go find some clues as to what city I am in today. It is summer time, and the high here is supposed to be 81. I once attended a blues festival here. I think it was at that building that says Riverside. Another city with a duck. This city is known for its beer barons. There's Usinger's famous sausage down the river. They also have lake frontage. It'd be hilarious if a real duck jumped up here. Alright, Gertie the Duck, let's go to another statue. Perhaps a stronger clue as to where we are. It gets cold here in the winter time. Joke's on me. Empty. At least there wasn't a snake in there. I like to fly into this city and then rent a car and drive north to my favorite vacation destination in the United States. So that is saying a lot. It's on the same lake that this town fronts. I'll tell you where that is at the end of this video. We are at this statue. Ayy! Okay, you gotta be my age to probably know what that means. Anyhow. Everybody? Why would there be a statue of Fonzie here? Fonzie had a superpower. He could go up to a jukebox and just hit it and make it play music. Here come a couple big ducks and geese. Look at them right overhead. Go geese. Whoa. That was cool. Glad they didn't poop on me. Artwork. Put your tongue back in your mouth. There is a big building over there. What is that? Well, I know one thing for sure. It's not a Capitol building because this city is not a capital city. We are approaching Père Marquette Park. Père Marquette, Father Marquette, from France, came over to Quebec in the 1600s. What time is it? A lot of times you see things like that and they're off on the time, so let's check it out. According to my phone, it's right on time. Yeah, good job. What an explorer though. Wow. Oh, he looks very nice. Over 340 some years ago he passed away, and here he's being honored in this city. What city is this? Père Marquette Park naturally draws you to it. Well, there's a clue. The name of this boat is Brew City. Of course, this town heavily influenced from the German immigrants. Yeah, they were master brewers. And they brought their knowledge over here and established the city's brewing, which they became famous for. Had a little hard time during the Prohibition though, so for about 12 years the breweries that survived adapted, and they did cheese, I think, some cheese, and I can't remember what else. I'll have to Google it, but they did a couple things to stay afloat until Prohibition was lifted, when they bam went right back to doing what they do best. And they're running it. Oh, look at this one. Slammed on the brakes. Oh, that'd be hilarious if it came down on their hood. Maybe it just comes down to being an annoyance to drivers and pedestrians alike. Was that just a test, sir? Was that just a test?
They might try to open it.
He said they might try to open it. Okay. I'm calling it a test of the system because there are no boats out there that are moving. I don't think they're raising it for the geese. Sign for the boats says 5 miles per hour, no wake. So if you're asleep, you gotta stay asleep. I'm about to drop some nicknames of this city. Are you ready? The original brew city. City of festivals. City of steeples. The culinary capital of the Midwest. Oh. Motorcycle Mecca. I am arriving at the theater named after one of the beer barons from the 1800s. It's the Pabst Theater. If you know your beer, you know where I am. Look at this crane. We're all the way up there. Wow. Wow. I had to crane my neck to see all the way up there. Shishi dogs statues out front. They're to ward off evil spirits. Let's watch one of these streetcars come around. Brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. We put the pot in Potawatomi. That goes forward and backward. Grass across the street is the beginning of Juneau Park. And as we saw earlier, Juneau was somebody whom I can't remember what it was all about. Here's a musical memories albums. I'm not quite cool enough to have a record collection these days, so my nephew is though. In mentioning nicknames of this city, a nickname is City of Nicknames because they have so many nicknames. 414. It's also known as Cream City, and it has nothing to do with dairy. Light colored bricks gave this city the nickname Cream City. Also known as Fresh Coast. Fresh Coast, did not know that. The Good Land and the Gathering Place. May have heard Alice Cooper mention something about that in a movie. The founder of Juneau, Alaska was a cousin of Solomon Juneau. And here in Juneau Park, there's actually a statue of Solomon Juneau. What's Solomon doing in this picture? Laying down the law. Become the first mayor of a town and everything gets named after you. Back to the food. I'm pretty sure they're famous for sausage, cheese, and pretzels and beer. This is the Veterans Memorial. You're welcome. So I spent 2 years on active duty in the U.S. Army. What? They even have a war memorial beer garden. Here's the lake. You might even call it a Great Lake. Oh man, there's a lighthouse out there. Oh, there's one here, and then over here, you can barely see, there's a red one. Another city with a statue of Abraham Lincoln. This city was incorporated January 31st, 1846. They have some professional sports teams in this town. Basketball and baseball for sure that I know of. The Pfister looks pretty fabulous. I am at the intersection of Milwaukee and Wisconsin streets. I bet you figured out I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Happy days, everybody.